Rockwell Diamonds has posted its first quarter results today. James Campbell, Chief Executive and President of Rockwell, joins us on the line. It's been a good run for the share price of Rockwell Diamonds, James. R3 to R4.40 in the past month. I know you're not the largest traded stock on the JSE, but it appears as though somebody, or more than somebody, was very excited about the prospect that you could get into profit, and you duly have done so.
No, thank you very much, Alec. And when we last spoke, we did speak about the strategy and how it would eventually lead down to bottom line results. And we're very pleased that, with our slow but steady work in terms of building our Middle Orange River mines, much of which through working capital, the revenue from those mines, and in particular the beneficiation revenue which flowed from strong Christmas sales, has flowed through to the bottom line, enabling us to achieve a bottom line profit.
So is this it now? Are you now back into the green? Or will you be in the green from here onwards?
No, our strategy, Alec, is to get to 500,000 cubic meters per month. And that will enable us to have quarterly earnings stability. At the moment, we're sitting at around about 350,000 cubic meters per month, which means that we'll often will have irregular recovery of large, high-quality diamonds, which would still give some earnings volatility. But once we get up to 500,000 cubic meters per month, which is on our program for this year, we'll start to see that volatility diminish and bottom line profits be more consistent.
Earlier this month, there was an interview in the Sunday Times of London with the new chief executive of De Beers, where he was very upbeat about the diamond market and the contribution that De Beers will be making to Anglo-American in the forthcoming set of numbers. Is that your experience as well, that the diamond prices have been firm?
We've seen two things, Alec. One is we've seen it being firm, but not so optimistic that it's been very, very strong. We've seen it being cautiously steady and firm. And the other part, Alec, we've seen is that there's been very large numbers of people attending our tenders, up to 60 companies at times, which is a very strong indicator that there's a lot of healthy interest in rough diamonds.
What about that share price move? From R3 to R4.40 in a month is quite spectacular. Have you been doing a lot of work with investor relations?
Alex, I think you hit the nail on the head a moment ago. It's all about the very low liquidity in Rockwell stock. So if you look at the number of shares actually traded, it's actually fairly small. But we have actually just completed a roadshow. We went to North America, Canada, and United Kingdom to talk to our shareholders, which we do once a year, and to talk to prospective new shareholders. And maybe because we only do this once a year with our standard corporate presentation, and because we're a very small company and well below the radar screen, that people maybe only take interest in us when we go and actually present to them.
Well, you've got a long way to go to get back to the share prices that you did trade at a few years ago. So I suppose there's upside potential if you do get this right, James. Are you confident, though, that the story that you're giving now is one that the future is bright?
Alec, we stuck to our knitting for the last 3 years. And as we stuck to our knitting, you've seen we've posted an 8th successive quarter of revenue growth as well. And we've been having slow but steady progress every single quarter. And I see no reason, Alec, why that shouldn't continue into the future.
That was James Campbell, the Chief Executive and President of Rockwell Diamonds. That share price today, another 12.5% higher. It's trading at R4.55 now, up 55% today. In fact, 13.75% higher correction. So it's one of those small stocks for private investors that if you'd managed to jump in 3 months ago, be very happy today.